A heat wave in Texas, a drop in the nation's test scores, and the summer solstice. That's some of what we'll get to on the 7 from the Washington Post. I'm Jeff Pierre. It's Wednesday, June 21st, the first day of summer and the longest day of the year. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. Number 1. The missing submersible near the Titanic wreck still hasn't been found. Noises were detected underwater yesterday in the search area, but nothing has been located so far. The submersible, which is called the Titan, disappeared on Sunday. It was part of a paid expedition to the Titanic shipwreck, which is located in the North Atlantic. 5 people, including a captain, are on board. A massive search is underway, but time is running out. The vessel may only have enough oxygen to last until tomorrow morning. Number 2. Hunter Biden reached a plea deal in a long-running tax investigation. The president's son plans to plead guilty to 2 minor tax crimes and admit to lying on a form used to purchase a gun. The deal needs to be approved by a federal judge, but this will likely keep him out of jail. Federal authorities began investigating Hunter Biden's finances in 2018. The investigation mostly centered on whether he paid taxes properly. This will probably come up during President Biden's 2024 presidential campaign, along with former President Donald Trump's many and ongoing legal troubles. Number 3. An Arkansas law banning gender-affirming care was struck down. The law was passed in 2021. It was the first in the U.S. to block medical treatment for transgender young people who are transitioning. A federal judge ruled it unconstitutional yesterday. For now, the ruling only affects Arkansas, but its impact could extend to a growing number of states with similar bans, especially once it's appealed. Number 4. Texas is getting hit by a brutal heat wave. Temperatures reached near or beyond 100 degrees almost everywhere in the state yesterday. The heat arrived last week and could last for several more days. A zone of high pressure, known as a heat dome, is causing these extreme temperatures, but climate change is increasing the intensity, frequency, and length of heat waves like this one. According to climate models, Texas could see 30 to 50 more days with temperatures over 95 degrees by 2050. Number 5. National student test scores are plunging. Scores for 13-year-olds dropped 9 points in math and 4 in reading between fall of 2019 and last year. That's the biggest drop in math in 50 years. These numbers are based on results from a test called the National Assessment of Educational Progress. It's often regarded as the nation's report card. Scores began to decline after 2012, but fell faster after the disruptions of the coronavirus pandemic. Experts also blame the student mental health crisis. Number 6. Your doctor may start asking you about anxiety at your annual checkups. This is because an influential health panel issued new guidelines yesterday. It recommended screening going forward for all adults ages 19 to 64. This is a big step. Many patients who have undiagnosed anxiety disorders may not recognize the signs. Advice from the task force typically changes the way doctors practice medicine, even though it's not mandatory. And at number 7, today is the summer solstice. It's the official start of summer and the longest day of the year. The sun will rise and set at its northernmost points on the horizon. Seattle, for example, will get nearly 16 hours of sun today. Miami will get just under 14 hours. Most cities will fall between the two. After this, we'll slowly start to lose daylight, so go and soak up some sunshine while you can. And just like that, you are all caught up. If you're liking the show, take a few moments to give us a rating. If you listen on Apple, you can also write the show a review and tell us what you think. I'm Jeff Pierre, and I will meet you back here tomorrow.